Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brad, and I am back in Stellaris for another guide. But last time I showed you guys how to build a adaptive and well-rounded nation. And actually, it's right here. This is what I built in the last one. However, for those of you that have actually played, you you can find very specific roles that you can fill. You know your playstyle, you want to fine-tune it and make it better. So I'm going to show you guys some of the best ways to do that. Let's go ahead and let's create just a new empire. I'm going to be speeding through this. I don't care about this. Don't care. All right. Let's start with the government and ethics, because this can actually have a really big effect. So let's start with, I'll just go through what I know, because honestly, it's not as much as I'd like to admit. So let's start with fanatic materialist. If you want to be the researchers and the robotics people, fanatic materialist is the way to go. Now, you are going to actually want to pick some sort of egalitarian or xenophile or something like that. Just not authoritarian. Because you want a technocracy. Oh, wait, that doesn't... Ooh, I guess you can pick whatever you want. Now, technocracy replaces some of your administrators with science directors. This means that you will be getting extra research from the start. Additionally, researchers will provide you with one unity so you can ascend faster and get that discovery tree done and out of the way so you can get that sweet 20% boost from technological ascension. Yeah, as far as civics go, I don't believe that there are any others that would help you very much. Another one that I like to take is meritocracy because it's just useful. And since researchers are specialists, this does give you that specialist resource pop boost. So I guess let's take xenophile, democratic, and then we'll take meritocracy just to get that nice boost there. We'll jump back up to traits. Of course, we are the researchers. So that means that we have to take intelligent, giving you a 10% boost from all researchers. Oh wait, from all jobs. Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. Now, we do want to take one bad trait. I like sedentary. It doesn't affect you too much. And you can actually take one of these natural jobs to specialize. The one that I like to take most is natural engineers, because this gives you a plus 25% boost to engineering. And since there's just so much more engineering than anything else, this will help you immensely. This gives you things like armor, guns, it gives you things like missiles, new ships, planetary building enhancers. It's just really, really nice. Now, you could take physicists to get things like lasers and shields, things like that, or sociologists for what is there? There's a lot of good stuff, but it's nowhere near as useful as engineers. Now that's how I would to make my people great. Oh, one more thing. Mechanists. Yeah. You want to be mechanists. You get those 8 extra robots, a bit more tech, some more infrastructure. It's fantastic. But we are going to immediately jump to the other side of the tree and we're going to take Fanatic Spiritualist. Now, weirdly enough, we're not going to keep Democratic. Take either Oligarchic or Imperial, whichever one you like better. Either way, you want Exalted Priesthood, because that's going to give you a ton of unity. High Priests give a ton of amenities and unity, and you also will get the Temple here. There is one other that I wanted to look at, because I haven't actually looked at it before. Oh, where is it? Oh, I must not have it. One that you might want to take is Police State, which makes it so that way your enforcers also provide unity. However, that's going to be not quite as useful as some of the other things that you might take. I guess, if you're trying to get as much unity as possible, Police State and any one of these would do. Well, not this, obviously, but Xenophile would be nice. Egalitarian is just really useful since it gives you that specialist resource output. So, maybe that. Now, instead of intelligent and all that, you're instead going to want to take traditional, which ironically only costs 1 point to get an additional 10% unity. What else could you get? I don't think that there's anything else that gives you unity. Charismatic would be nice to get all of those amenities really quickly. And then take Sedentary because it has very little actual damage. It costs more to resettle, but immigration is a bit slower. So I guess this would be a great one if you're trying to get as much unity as possible, since having high amenities makes your people happy, makes your stability go up, makes your people produce more resources. So that's a really good one. As for the origin, anything but post-apocalyptic. Don't take post-apocalyptic because this makes you start on a tomb world. And one of the things that the factions for spiritualists will be is that they don't want you to settle on tomb worlds. That will upset them, and it will cause you to get less influence every month. So prosperous unification, galactic gore step, lost colony. They're all pretty good. Life seeded might be useful. The problem is finding other Gaia worlds, because it's not fun. It's really not fun. So yeah, that's how I would get the most out of a spiritualist empire. Now, one that I do like is this Fanatic Egalitarian, and I'd like to combine it with either Xenophile or weirdly Militarist. Let's choose Xenophile. Now, you have to take Democratic. That's fine. You're trying to get as much specialist output as possible. So, we're going to take Meritocracy. And we're also going to take Shadow Council, because this gives you ruler pop output. Again, Origin, most of these are pretty good. Galactic Doorstep and Prosperous Unification are definitely the best. That one I would actually recommend getting Very Strong, because this is going to give you Worker Pop resource output plus 5%, which means that now everything you have just gets a flat resource boost. Plus, it makes your armies pretty strong. So that's pretty nice. Up here at Fanatic Militarist, these guys are fun. These guys, you want warrior culture? Absolutely. Citizen service is also a really good one, as is distinguished admiralty. However, you can't take all of them just because you only get 2 picks at the start. Now this one, Syncretic Evolution, is actually pretty nice. Let's just make these guys something weird. Bunch of mushrooms. That's what they are. Now, you could stay with Very Strong over here on your primary people, or you could stick it on these guys. And put a couple of other things on them, like Deviant and Leading, because they can't produce leaders anyways, and they can't get into ruler or specialist jobs, which leaves your people free to do something better. Probably... Talented and quick learners would be good. You don't have to take a -1, but it just lets you have a bit more adaptability at the start. Now, this is really nice because this means that you don't have to waste your good people sending them into combat. It means you can just send these guys. They get extra resources from jobs anyways, and since they can't go into ruler or specialist, they're getting worker pop resources boosted. Ooh, which, now that I think about it, that would be great for authoritarian, actually. Democratic or oligarchic. All right. Yeah, because that gives a worker resource output increase. Yeah. Yeah, that looks really good. Now, there is one more that I want to show you guys. And it's very weird and very... It's rough. It's challenging. It's tough. You'll want Fanatic Militarist, and Xenophobe. Nope, wrong one. Switch those around. And you get this big thing. Fanatic Purifiers. This society appears hell-bent on scouring the galaxy of all sapient life. Come what may, they will suffer no Xenos to live. They will just murder everyone. They get huge boosts to their ship fire rate, their army damage, their naval capacity, their ship build cost is down. They get extra unity from killing people. However, they can't engage in diplomacy or access the galactic market, which is, I mean, it's okay. Now, again, you're going to want to take citizen service because that gives you another bonus to your naval capacity. And later on, do not take warrior culture. Instead, take distinguished admiralty because this gives a boost to ship fire rate and your fleet command limit, which gives you just enough to get a very, very big fleet that looks really nice. As for the government, I like dictatorial, because it means that you don't have to really worry about anything. Oh, looks like it's got to be democratic. Oh, that must be why I couldn't get it in the other guys that I built for this. Okay. As for the origin, again, any of these are good, but you cannot take syncretic evolution to send a dumb species in. Mechanist is always nice. Galactic doorstep, again, always nice. Prosperous unification, there is nothing wrong with it. There is no downside to getting more people. However, you're absolutely going to want very strong. It is, without question, the only thing you need to make a fanatic purifier actually a threat. Because that gives all of your armies an additional, what is that, 73% damage right out of the gate? Which is absolutely ridiculous. So that's how you build some specialized empires. I don't know how useful this one actually was. A lot of this may seem obvious, but you just have to look at things differently sometimes, or have someone else point it out before you can actually see. So, I hope you enjoyed this a bit more in-depth version of my guide on how to make more specialized empires. If you liked it, let me know, and I will see you guys later. Bye.